Take a knee. Take a knee. To some, the phrase may suggest the beginning of a call to prayer. And to most Americans, that phrase probably suggests a protest against rendering proper respect to the playing of the American national anthem. Probably because less than 25% of age-eligible Americans are even qualified to begin uniformed military service. And because of that small number, less than 1% are inclined further to do so. But to those who have stepped forward to stand up to defend this nation and the American way of life, it is a command issued to commence what is called a security halt after an observant leader out front and conducting a military patrol, be it in a wedge formation or a ranger file, recognizes that there is something that is not quite right. During a security halt, a unit of march will be raised to a heightened level of alertness and readiness, while at least 2 personnel will receive a command, usually silent and through hand signals, to proceed forward in the direction where a potential threat had been observed, where they, at a heightened state of alertness and readiness, will conduct an investigation of a potential threat. And only after that security investigation returns to report a condition of all clear will the unit of march in wedge formation or ranger file return to a military state of normalcy. When around 9 a.m. on September 11th, the South Tower was struck by a 767 jumbo jet moving at a velocity of over 500 miles per hour at an altitude under 1,000 feet above the ground. The collision was observed by persons who had never took the point in a military patrol. And accordingly, most looked up in disbelief, trying to reconcile an event that could not have occurred by accident with the normal and carefree lives to which they had become accustomed. It was just something odd, but still could be reconciled to normal. And it was not until another commercial airliner struck the South Tower where they awakened from a surprised sense of stupor to recognize that a state of normalcy had been terminated and that we were a nation under attack and at war against an unknown enemy. Perhaps you do not know enough about the sciences of virology and epidemiology, and perhaps you have never stood the point out front in a military patrol defending the American way of life. But a novel coronavirus is not a normal occurrence in nature, which would behoove a military leader to commence a security halt to conduct a thorough investigation of a potential threat. As a military veteran who has been on the point in many a military formation, I assure you that to try to reconcile your normal life in a do-it-yourself carefree defense against a hostile enemy that wants to hurt you is never the makings of a success story. That is all. Carry on. Take a knee. Take a knee. Honest.
This advertisement was authorized by Mike Webb.